Well, what is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social media, Twitter and Instagram at West the Good Guy. Popular Instagram, A Connection TV. I am here to give my 2 cents and a nickel about Usher's halftime performance. Now, I was watching it with a group of friends that I invited over for like a halftime Super Bowl gathering. And I can't tell you that while watching it for the first time, I could hear everything that was being sung and, hear the notes and hear the instruments because the people that I were with were, yes, Usher, yeah, yeah, A-Town, enemy A-Town, all of this, dancing all around. So I was caught up in the rapture of Usher, and he's performing and he's having a good time and he's the old hits, and I even thought Alicia sounded good, and I was like, oh snap, look at Alicia with the red cape, and oh, what a moment, and Ludacris and Lil Jon had arms, and I was like, who the hell is this Danny DeVito? Oh, that's not Danny DeVito playing Penguin, that's, why is he dressed like that? Jermaine Dupri, what's going on? And then for a second, will.i.am came out and her came out with the guitar and everybody was comparing her to Prince. It was a lot going on this halftime show. And I have to say, I loved it. First listen, first excitement built with the friends. It was great. It was a great halftime show. All of us were clapping. We were like, go Usher, go Usher. Come to find out that Usher's performance garnered 30.1 million views, up 5% from Rihanna's performance last year. Now, I'm not shocked, okay, because Usher's performance was better than Rihanna's, okay? Rihanna's not a dancer. Rihanna was pregnant. It was what it was. You can love Rihanna and be a Rihanna Navy and all of that. Boom. But Usher went from ground level to upper level to skates to pole dancing to guitar playing to piano playing. It was a lot going on. And I was hoping and praying that he would get up off that damn field, the grass level, and do something. Because I feel like if he's going to stay on this grass level this whole time, this ain't the move. As we were watching it, some people were like, oh my God, there's too much going on. In the beginning, it was like a lot of colors. There was a lot of this. You got flamingo blue feathers. You got pink bedazzled. You got black and white. You got brown. You got all types of stuff. It was a chaotic and a lot was happening. But I felt like, for me, that it was a nod to his Las Vegas performance and what he had been doing in Las Vegas and everybody talking about his Las Vegas stuff, right? So he brought a little bit of Las Vegas to the field. But not only that, he brought a little bit of A-Town, or a lot of bit of A-Town to the field. And I have to say, I loved Usher's halftime performance. If I think of performances that are memorable to me, in my mind, because I don't research it, I don't dissect the performances like that. But if I think about performances, when I think of the halftime show, what comes to mind? Beyonce, Katy Perry, and now Usher. I know people are saying Michael Jackson. I watched the Michael Jackson performance. I thought it was dope. People are saying Prince. I went back and watched it. Cool. But for current memory, what comes to mind when I think about performances, Beyonce, Katy Perry, and now Usher. Right? A friend of mine was talking about J-Lo and not Sahara. What's her name? Savannah? J-Lo and Shakira. Did they think when they did their performance? I mean, I thought it was all right, but like I said, it don't come to mind when I think about performances. The only thing, though, with Usher's performance, Alicia off keys, bro. That was harsh. That was rough. All people want it all. I don't want nothing at all. I was like, oh, okay. And then you saw Usher come to the piano like, yes, you done messed up this song. You about to be a mean tonight. I kind of felt like that's why Usher was like, AKA Swiss Beats on stage, hugging and caressing Alicia off keys like that, because he wanted to tell her, it's okay, baby. You missed a few notes, but it's all right, sugar. I still love you, baby. And, I don't know. That was awkward. But Swiss Beats says, hey, I'm not worried about, Usher hugging up on Alicia Keys. They friends. And I'm Swiss Beats, so my baby ain't going nowhere. Alicia did look good, though. And I have to tell you, it wasn't until Alicia came on set with the red flowy cape in the background, then I was like, all right, this halftime show is starting, because that red flowy cape was a moment. The note was too, but the red cape with the red piano and her body silhouette was a moment. Then her came out, then the roller skates and the ticking the time clock saying it's 7 o'clock. All of that was hot. The fire on the stage, the rollerblades, Lil Jon looking like a dude. You know, it was a lot going on, but it was a really good show. I enjoyed it. Top three for me. And shout out to, 30.1. Not a lot of people can say that. That's high. That's a lot. That's a lot of people watching. Hopefully y'all like his album, because I ain't really feeling the album that much. I think the best song on the album is Ruin, and then the first track, but I don't remember the name of it. And that's bad. But the album just came out as a peach on there. I think that's symbolizing somebody's vagina. I don't know. I don't know the peach. I don't know. Well, whatever. But the album, why is Big on the album? What is that? I went to McDonald's and I didn't want a small meal. I wanted a big. What? The lyrics and the content of some of these songs seem real adolescent and real juvenile for me. I'm going to take some time to listen to the rest of the album, but as of right now, it's a no. Okay? Then, baby girl, Beyonce comes out. She in the stands. Now, I just saw Taylor Swift like 95 times on my screen watching the Chiefs play the 49ers. But we see Beyonce like maybe twice or 3 times. Or maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe she came on the screen more than that. But when Beyonce came on the goddamn screen, it's the hair for me. It's the big, flowy, blonde hair for me. Now, honestly, I like her in a more lighter tone, more like a brown. Like if she could do like a dusty brown, like a dusty brunette or something like that. Black doesn't show on camera well, so I understand why she do the blonde. And the blonde reflects and hits the light off her face. For y'all that don't know, yes, she may like blonde, but I think that's part of the reason why she likes blonde, because blonde highlights everything above her neck is highlighted. You know what I'm saying? This face is giving all of that. And no, there's no dark tones. So there's the black hair is not going to absorb the light. You're going to see her face. You're going to see that helmet of blonde hair. So I'm here for Beyonce because she looks freaking amazing. But Beyonce takes it upon herself to just casually be up in the stands, knowing that her music was going to be released. And she was like, all right, well, Usher, you had your moment now. It's my turn. The Verizon commercial was amazing. And according to the Breakfast Club, they paid her $30 million to do that commercial. God damn. Along with getting that commercial spot on halftime show. Now, I know doggone well not so many people went and got Verizon right after. I could be wrong. Somebody check the stats. I'm not sure. But matter of fact, let me Google her. All right, during Google, I don't see any searches where it says that Verizon sales went up. It just is talking about Beyonce and the fact that she's doing country music. Now, there's this thing going around saying that, Beyonce's renaissance is a rebirth of house music, country music, and Act 3 will be rock and roll. I can see Beyonce doing rock and roll. I'm not necessarily a fan of country music, so country music doesn't speak to me. But according to Google, country music is an American musical style that incorporates elements of folk, bluegrass, blues, and rural dance music. Music historians trace its origins to the Southern Appalachian Mountains in the late 1920s, particularly in Eastern Tennessee and Southwest. But then Google also says, when you ask the question, who invented country music, Gus Cannon was a black musician who helped popularize jug brands in the 1920s and ended up teaching Johnny Cash, a world-renowned white country singer in tradition. In addition, the guitar finger-picking style that is largely used in country music today was developed by black guitarist Leslie Riddle. There's also an article that I'm seeing online that talks about the history of black people and how they utilized music to get through slave times. And, blues, jazz, rock, country, all of those elements of music were all variations birthed by black folk. And then through time, white people took it over, erased our faces from it to make it more popular, more mainstream in the 1920s into the 30s. And we just assumed, or we just branded country music, which was called hillbilly music in the beginning. rebranded it as country music during the World War I and made it popular for white music and just gave all the whites their country music. But yeah, country music was born from black folk. A lot of the music was born from black folk and just rebranded and made white. Beyonce is doing a rebirth, a renaissance of all these acts. And if she does come out with Act 3 being rock and roll, I'm so here for it because I would love to hear an Evanescence slash Beyonce vibe, a Kiss slash Beyonce vibe, a Linkin Park slash Beyonce vibe. We've seen little bits and pieces of that in all of her music. Country music, I don't know. It's not my thing. I'm not really here for it. A Texas Hold'em, you can miss me with that. 16 carriages says something to me. I like that. Now, there's been a lot going on with, K Michelle. Everybody's saying K Michelle. All you already upset that Beyonce's coming out, And I'm like, K Michelle does country music. I would have never known if it wasn't for Beyonce releasing a country album. I didn't even know that K Michelle was still doing music. My bad, but I don't follow her like that. So, Beyonce coming out is bringing K Michelle to the forefront. Now I went ahead and gone and Googled, K Michelle and her country music. It's a miss for me. I'm not here for it. If y'all out there and y'all enjoy it, that's great. But again, I didn't grow up listening to country music, so it's not within me. I could appreciate country music, like kinda, but it's just not my thing. So for y'all, if y'all love K Michelle and country music, great. If y'all love this new Beyonce country music, that's great. 16 carriages, I'm here for it. Texas Hold'em, they can hold it. But what I find to be really, really dope, right? If this is the message and this is the branding that we're doing, a rebirth, aka renaissance of house music, country music, and rock and roll. She's a brave soul for that. Now, I highly doubt she's going to get out. Everybody's like, oh, she's trying to get album of the year. Oh, she's about to do it. She's about to make these white people upset. I think she's going to make these white people upset. I mean, let me see if Beyonce ever performed at the Country Music Awards. Beyonce submitted Daddy Lessons for the country category at the Grammys. The Academy's Country Music Committee rejected the track. Likewise, there was a backlash from some quarters when she performed the song at the 2016 Country Music Association Awards with the Chicks. So she did do that. Baby, these white people ain't trying to have it. These white people ain't trying to and ain't gonna have it. Wow. Ugh. I don't know. But whatever. Beyonce, I'm sure, has been through a lot, has seen a lot, has heard the whispers from a lot of people. And I feel like Beyonce is not scared. If she was, she wouldn't have done it. She wouldn't do the music. I champion her, and I'm happy that she's doing what she wants to do. And she's really, really brave, right? There's one thing that people don't acknowledge enough about Beyonce is that Beyonce has been pro-black throughout her whole music career. Every album she's released has been a love letter to black culture, a love letter to black people, a strengthening, a divine kind of like, y'all, we are here together kind of resurgence and connectivity and just all, like, it's just been great, right? And so when I listen to Renaissance, Act 1, and then I listen to the country music, it's just like, it's all black. And that's one thing that you can't take away from me. You can't take away that you can't take that away from Beyonce because she speaks to her people. And I respect that. Azalea Banks having so much to say about it is trash to me. Her personality is trash. Her music is trash. And I don't understand why people still care about what she has to say. Shout out to Beyonce. Period. 16 carriages, hand down. I'm seeing a lot of crying people crying about it and stuff. I don't know. I'm here for 16 carriages. Hopefully we get some visuals because she cheated us on the whole house album. And I'm telling you what, if she dare come out with some damn country music video, I'm going to be upset. Girl, give us the house music videos. We don't need to see this country crap. We don't. In my opinion, in my humble opinion. Anyways, leave your comments below. What did y'all think of the halftime show? What do y'all think of Beyonce releasing country music March 29th? Do you care? Are you going to subscribe to her music? Are you going to go spend $15,000 to go see her and a tour? Is she going to do a country tour? I'm interested. Leave all your comments below. Deuces.